with all the very latest from where you are now. It's the ITV Evening News.
Hello again. Now the main stories in London. Mourners have paid tribute to Sir David Amess during a Sunday Mass at the church he used to attend. Sir David, a devout Catholic, died on Friday. The MP was stabbed multiple times at his constituency surgery at Leigh-on-Sea in Essex. Well, his family have described him as strong and courageous. Meanwhile, police have been given more time to question a suspect. The attack has raised more concerns over MP's safety. The latest, here's Anna Geary.
The Mass Sir David Amess should have been attending this morning. Instead, the parish he was part of in Westcliff-on-Sea mourn his tragic death.
Indeed, it is a sad loss for a special person reaps a big part in the heart of our parish community life.
Sir David Amess was stabbed while meeting constituents in Leigh-on-Sea. The man arrested following the killing is understood to be 25-year-old Holby. He's being questioned by counter-terror police in London. As part of the investigation, searches are ongoing at this property in Kentish Town and at another address in the capital. The tragedy has prompted the Home Secretary to suggest police could be called in to guard MPs' surgeries for their protection. Romford MP Andrew Rosendale, a close family friend of Sir David, says there's no easy solution.
We cannot let evil destroy democracy. This was pure evil, and we cannot let that destroy our democratic traditions in the United Kingdom. We must carry on. It's got to be business as usual, but we must be more careful and be on our guard.
Having police guard politicians meeting constituents outside of their main offices would be difficult to manage, according to one former chief superintendent.
It's a whole hodgepodge at the moment. Some MPs allow people to come in and then see them. Other MPs have appointment systems. So I think we probably need to be looking at how we can have proper checks and balances. So somebody books in, there's checks on those individuals that are undertaken by the police, and then the individual is given a booking slot.
Dal says the change will be determined by the resources available. In the meanwhile, tributes to Sir David continue and will do so in the Commons tomorrow. A highly respected MP who died doing the job he loved. Anna Geary, ITV News.
On to other news, the Westfield shopping centre in Stratford was evacuated earlier today after a fire in a shop on the first floor of the building. Around 60 firefighters and 8 fire engines were at the scene at one point, according to London Fire Brigade, who also said that no injuries have been reported. Train services on South Eastern are now under government control. It comes after the franchise failed to declare more than £25 million of taxpayer funding. Well, passengers should expect things to run as normal, with trains, timetables and fares staying the same. All staff will remain in place. All right, let's take a look at today's sports, and our regional teams have had a pretty good day.
For the love of the game. eBay sponsors ITV Regional Sports Reports.
West Ham secured an impressive 1-0 win away at Everton in the Premier League. Angelo Ogbonna scoring the winning goal, a header from the corner. Tottenham Hotspur beat struggling Newcastle 3-2. Harry Kane scored the second and his first of the season. It was initially ruled out for offside, but it was overturned by VAR. In rugby union, Saracens had a stunning victory over Bath, beating them by an impressive 71 points to 17. They are now up to third in the Premiership. And at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium today, football of another kind. The stadium hosted an NFL match between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, the Jaguars coming out on top, winning 23-20. Weather now, here's Amanda.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London weekend weather.
Hello again. So unsettled, changeable conditions as we go through the next few days. So at times it's going to be quite blustery across the capital with some outbreaks of rain in places, but it will be feeling unseasonably warm. So let's take a look at that in a bit more detail. We can see we've got low pressure in charge of things as we go through this week. They'll be driving various weather systems across the UK, bringing outbreaks of rain. And you can see they're squeezing those isobars too. It will be quite blustery, but the winds are coming up from the Azores, which means although it will be quite moist out there, our temperatures are going to be feeling pretty warm for this point in October. In fact, some areas could be looking at highs of 19 or 20 degrees on Tuesday. Now, in the meantime, for the rest of tonight, you can see not too much going on out there. It's generally dry. We've got clear skies, low. That will allow some pockets of mist and fog to form in places. Temperatures there between 8 and 11 degrees. So a bit of a slow start today, tomorrow morning first thing, but we are hopeful we'll get to see a little bit of sunshine. That's before the cloud increases from the west with some rainfall arriving later on. It's turning blustery, but it will be feeling rather warm, if not a little humid too. Bye-bye.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London weekend weather.
And that is all for now. We are back tomorrow with updates in Good Morning Britain. Until then, bye-bye.